Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back for Groundhog Day, version 5.688 of the Labor and Housing Committee. We are gathered today. There's so many jokes I could go with that line. Anyways, we're gathered today to work on LD 2003 on a fiscal portion of it, but we're going to start off first with introductions, and I'll start to my left.
My name is Amy Rader. I represent House District 125, a portion of Bangor.
Gary Drinkwater, District 121.
Good afternoon. I'm Sarah Pepworth. I represent House District 133, which includes Blue Hill, Brooksville, Brooklyn, Castine, Sedgwick, and Surrey.
Good afternoon. I'm Representative Joshua Morris. I represent House District 75.
Hi, I'm Representative Scott Cuddy. I represent House District 98. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Representative Mike Sylvester. I represent District 39, which is a part of Portland.
Hello, I'm Representative Dick Bradstreet from House District 80.
Good afternoon. I'm Tracy Gear. I represent House District 9, which is Kennebunkport and Coastal Biddeford and Kennebunk.
I'm Representative Sophia Warren, and I'm fortunate to represent part of my hometown in Scarborough, Maine.
Good afternoon. I'm Senator Stacey Guerin, representing Senate District 10 in Penobscot County.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Senator Maddie Daughtry, and I represent Senate District 24. With that, Eli is passing out the amendments, and I will kick it over to Steve.
So you'll have in front of you two documents. One is on this beautiful yellow colored sheet, and that is 2003 as it stands at this point with some markups. The last page of the yellow packet has a draft appropriation section. If you recall, the very first amendment of 2003 had this in there to support the programs in the bill. In discussions with the Office of Fiscal and Program Review, which is the office responsible for flagging mandates, there was a concern that some of the programs in this are considered permissive, such as the competitive grants that are offered to municipalities, while others are considered more mandates. Specifically, I believe the zoning requirements and regulations that each municipality might have to take up. So my understanding is that the committee would like to take action on that. And if you look at the appropriation and allocation section on the green sheets, what this does is this funds the mandate. So instead of being an unfunded mandate, the money would come from the $3 million appropriation that was in the initial amendment, and it would fund the unfunded mandate. So it would become a funded mandate. So the amount of the appropriation would not change. It's still $3 million total from the general fund, but the amount of $100,000 would be reduced from one of the line items, and that would be used to fund the mandate as flagged by the Office of Fiscal and Program Review. And that would be a substantive change, and that would require reconsideration.
Thank you, Mr. Langland. Do I have any questions from the committee? This might be the quietest I have seen us since I've been on this trip. Representative Sylvester.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Having voted on the prevailing side, I would move that we reconsider our actions on LD 2003.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? Seconded by Representative Gear. Any conversation? Seeing none, all those in favor of reconsideration, please raise your hand and leave it high because I'm slow at counting today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in favor. All those opposed, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 4 opposed, despite Representative Drinkwater's best efforts. With that, we will move into work session and reconsideration on LD 2003. Representative Sylvester.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would move that we amend LD 2003 with the $100,000 to fund the mandate and otherwise as previously voted upon.
Seconded by Representative Gear. Any discussion on the motion in front of us? Seeing none, Eli, if you wouldn't mind calling the roll. No worries.
This is how we used to work in the old days.
In a motion of ought to pass as amended for LD 2003, Senator Daughtry.
Yay.
Senator Daughtry votes yay. Senator Guerin.
Nay.
Senator Guerin votes yay. Senator Hickman.
Nay.
Oh, my apologies. Senator Guerin votes nay. Senator Hickman. Senator Hickman is absent. Representative Sylvester.
Yay.
Representative Sylvester votes yay. Representative Bradstreet.
No.
Representative Bradstreet votes no. Representative Cuddy.
Yes.
Representative Cuddy votes yes. Representative Drinkwater.
Nay.
Representative Drinkwater votes nay. Representative Gear.
Yes.
Representative Gear votes yes. Representative Morris.
No.
Representative Morris votes no. Representative Pebworth.
Yes.
Representative Pebworth votes yes. Representative Prescott. Representative Prescott is absent. Representative Roeder.
Yes.
Representative Roeder votes yes. Representative Warren. Representative Warren
Yes.
votes yes. 7 votes yes with 4 no. The motion carries.
Thank you. With that, 7 voting, it's ought to pass as amended. Do you need anything else from us, Mr. Langland?
Is the minority report still ought not to pass?
Oh, yes.
The other thing is this draft language was created from the Speaker's office, and I don't know the extent to which OFPR has had the chance to look at it. So if the committee would give permission for the Office of Fiscal and Program Review to sort of tidy up the language to reflect intent, I would be most appreciative.
I'm gonna look for nods around the horseshoe. Representative Warren?
And just clarity, does that mean, I know I saw 2 spelling errors, like, is that part of that as well?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Oh, sorry. There was a spelling error that was noted, that violated. Yeah.
Yep. So as you know, the revisor's office is working very diligently to get all of these amendments done. And I actually picked up on the spelling error, which usually I'm the one making them. So it was really nice to be able to flag something that wasn't my fault for once.
Duly noted. And yes, absolutely. It looks like nodding around the horseshoe for sending that to OFPR. Representative Drinkwater, did you have a?
I'm just wondering, is Representative Cornfield back in committee?
Fair point. I was going to say, for those who are not aware, Representative Cornfield is probably haunting this room since she, for many years, was the copy editor of all things legislature. If you put a piece of testimony in front of the Education Committee with spelling error, you would get it back corrected in this very room. Yes. But with that, seeing anything else for us? If there's any other issues, you know where to find us. With that, I will close, and if everyone can sort of hang out before y'all bolt off, I will officially, actually, no, I'm going to pass the gavel to my co-chair, so my esteemed colleague, since he's about to be leaving us, can gavel out what I think is officially the last Labor and Housing meeting.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Having finished all our work with due diligence and with the earnestness of which the people of Maine demand, the Joint Committee on Labor and Housing is officially